Libras, welcome to Transcendence Tarot, my channel. Thanks for checking it out. So what we're looking at today are going to be new moon blessings that'll be headed your way for this new moon in Virgo here. We'll totally take that. I did shuffle already. I'll definitely shuffle a couple times here as well. So what we're really going to do is to see what's, what blessings, what good fortune is coming your way are. Pull some tarot cards so you can get a general overview of the situation. And we'll also pull some oracle cards, a couple different ones, self-care cards, postcards from liminal space, moonology cards, naturally, since we're doing a new moon reading here. And we'll end it with some advice cards, from the universe, your higher self, that kind of thing. So, so let's just kind of see what comes out here. So, Spirit, what new moon blessings are headed Libra's way for this new moon in Virgo? One more card, please, Spirit. All right. And on the back, we have the deck. We've got Two of Wands in reverse. So this could be having to do with a decision that may have been weighing on you for a little bit. It's not for all of you, but for most of you. And again, of course, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, let the rest go. No need to try and apply every detail to your situation at all. Just kind of, you'll know what hits and resonates and what doesn't. So, so with that being said, in regards to a decision that's been weighing on your conscience, and it's been in regard to like finding balance between work, family, love, especially because we start with the Two of Pentacles followed by the Two of Cups, and then we have the Five of Cups in reverse, Death, Four of Pentacles, and the Fool in reverse. So this is a big change that's headed your way with the two major arcanas here. It's a third of the card, so it's, like I said before, it's something, you're more than likely aware of what I'm talking about, and it doesn't have to specifically deal with work or love. That's, I think, for a majority of you, I think it's finding the balance between the two, and it could, when I say love, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. If you're single, it can, Two of Cups also talks about self-love, especially, like, I love this card, she's looking in the mirror, and, it's hard to sit in front of the mirror and really, like, not pick yourself apart. So maybe that's something that could help you attain this balance. Could be, just saying I love you in the mirror a couple of times. It gets easier with practice, trust me. Self-love and speaking positively to myself is something I've really been working on, and it's hard, so I get it. And like with the Five of Cups in reverse here, it's there's something that you had to walk away from, and I think it could be it could have been a literal job where you were underappreciated. They scheduled you an insane amount of hours and you didn't feel like you were compensated, or it was draining the other relationships in your life because you had to be so invested in work. There was little time to really fill other people's cups, and especially your own, so it's like you're running on exhaust, on fumes, and it can end up leaving you so depleted and feeling lost. And that only fuels those, those cyclical thoughts that are oftentimes subconscious. It's, it's not even something we realize we're doing. It's just like that autopilot that we have picked up throughout our lives. And so walking and like letting those thoughts go, maybe trying other forms of affirmations can be super helpful as well. Love affirmations. But like, walking away from this, I don't think you felt like it was, I think the loss was more so staying in that position rather than walking away. Walking away, if you haven't already, leads to a rebirth. With this death here, there's fire, there's destruction, but there's also this flower that's still growing despite the destruction. And like there's this figure of a girl in the background, and she's rising as well. So despite the chaos, the turmoil that you have been experiencing, you've been rising from those ashes, like phoenix rising type deal. And it might leave you feeling rather guarded. And that being guarded might be preventing you from taking steps forward. Or at times it can be what trips you up a little bit, But this new opportunity is on the horizon, not even if you just stepped away from from a dysfunctional job or relationship, and, you've been presented with an opportunity. That is not the best opportunity coming your way. There's so much more abundance and a beautiful new beginning right around the corner. You just have to remain open and keep showing up, sometimes like that's all we need to do is to find balance, and not necessarily find balance, but sometimes the ups and downs and us really going through those cycles allows us to find balance amongst the chaos, because we see both sides, and it's like, okay, well, I don't want this and I don't want that, so like I will find my own happy medium, my own path, and that's what y'all are doing. And it's leading to a fresh new start where I feel like you feel very seen. I think that for a decent amount of you Libras, like you have these beautiful relationships and stuff, but sometimes you just feel like you're not talking to a wall necessarily, but that what you're saying isn't really being heard and received in the way that you would like, with those close to you. And that's hard, it sucks to feel like you're not being seen. But maybe, you need to look in the mirror and be like, okay, well, I see me. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters, Just cultivating that relationship with yourself is the best thing I think that any of us can do. That self-love and really cherishing ourselves for not only like the things that we might deem positive or society might deem positive. No, it's like kind of like the ebbs and flows, like we were just saying, the ups and downs, and finding the middle ground and being able to appreciate it. Like that's so similar to the ups and downs of life as well. And like it's so similar to the need for us as humans, especially because it is so hard to accept, like, yeah, even those dark sides of us, like the anger, the frustration that comes out. If we just keep suppressing that, it just grows and festers. It manifestors. But if we feel it, we acknowledge it, and I'm not saying act out and punch a wall. No, but feel the anger, get to maybe think, where is this stemming from? Is it really stemming from this conversation or is it something else? Is it something that I need to deal with on my own? Or is it something that I can even just let go? Like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to hold on to these ideas, these habits, these jobs, careers, what have you, if it's constantly draining you? Because there's so much more on the horizon. There's like such a rebirth and growth and a new beginning. So much abundance. So with that being said, we're going to just pull some of these Virgo cards here. Spirit, what blessings do we have headed Libra's way for the new moon in Virgo? Take 1 or 2 more, please. Oh, sweet. Okay. Ooh, and with this too, it's like, are you standing in your way? How can you make it easier on yourself? Ooh, bottom of the deck, try the opposite. Yes. Boom, that duality that keeps coming up. So yeah, maybe turn around, go in a completely different direction is what's going to really help this growth, rebirth, and passionate new beginning take hold. And check to self. Yes, believe in yourself. That's self-love. Maybe write a letter to your future self, or from your future self to your present self, saying like, this is what we've accomplished, you're so great, this and that, or writing a check to yourself like that, like, you are so deserving, and the more you accept that, the more you'll see it in reality. If you meet the universe halfway, you'll be in that beautiful middle ground and you'll be co-creating. Well, you already are, but even more so. And breaking news, not normal. Yeah, maybe need to disconnect for a little bit from social media, from the news, from screens in general and technology. That can provide the space for you to make a plan to move forward and really harness the energy and the passion, the drive that you already have. But when you're coming from a calm, cool, collected, intentional space, the effects are going to be so much stronger, and this is not a dream. Yes, y'all are doing it. You're living like your dream life is right here, right around the corner. Right around the corner, this beautiful new beginning, exactly what you want, where you'll remain, open and abundant and aligned with your higher purpose. And you like that balance that you've been seeking is, so attainable. Oh, jeez. And so we're pulling some self-card cards here. Care cards. Oh my lord. I swear I do speak English sometimes. Okay, so bottom of the deck, alone time. Yeah, maybe going into nature. There's a lot of water coming up in these cards here, lots of blues. So maybe spending time in the water, near the water, could be nourishing for you. And the waves are really popping out to me on there, but the ups and downs that we all go through. It's like, so even when you are not alone, when you are alone, you are not alone. That's what I was trying to say. you know, like your spirit guides are there with you, your ancestors, your higher self right there with you. We tend to, be taught that to be so individualistic and to be so self-sufficient. It's like, but we're communal creatures. But we still need that alone time. You know, again, that duality of life. Clean your space, number 9. Oh yes, alone time is number 2, so that can resonate with you, or it could be a synchronicity that might pop out. Going back to clean your space, number 9. Maybe getting rid of some things, cleaning. She's cleaning the windows in here. Maybe need to clean the windows. I hate cleaning the windows. I definitely need to clean mine. And just, a little reset in your space might just open things up. So it's like, okay, I feel so much better. Like a deep clean, there's nothing like it. And we got health checkup. So number 26. So maybe going to see a doctor, or doing things that benefit your health. Maybe exercising more can be beneficial for you and help you get out of your head a little bit and create a clear trajectory forward. And number 16, we have make an altar. So setting out, an oracle card or two, some crystals, some rocks from outside, and just a very intentional way, adding whatever speaks to you, a nice picture of a mountain or a tree or butterfly or a loved one, and just creating a sacred space within your space, within your clean space, can just help you ground down and set the intentions that you like. I'll take one more card, Spirit. Alright, you and your loved ones are safe. New Moon in Cancer on the back of the deck. We have a new romantic cycle begins. New Moon in Libra. Yellow card here. And so like I was mentioned before with that 2 of Cups, like it can be a new romantic cycle with yourself, with a partner, with close family and friends. But it's also a balanced connection, relationship dynamic that you've been seeking. Like it's all happening. So keep doing what you're doing. Yes, exactly. Oh, hold your vision. Fixed moon. Keep moving forward, Those little steps that you take every day add up to be huge over the course of a year and over the course of a couple years, And we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. This destructive period, this phase of life that might have seemed off kilter for a while now, you're so close to the end. So close. And that's a big cycle. Really big cycle. We've got all phases of the moon here too. I love it. And I love taking that as a reminder that in all of our phases, perfect and worthy of love, worthy of abundance, simply by existing. So these are just some advice cards here. I'll take one more, please. Oh, okay, hold on. And then we'll just shuffle, just see if one more comes out, because because that was a lot. Okay, cool. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Alright, so on the bottom of the deck, number 49, we have the Peacekeeper. Maybe y'all have been trying to keep the peace for too long. And this is a Libra card. And so maybe that's why you felt drained and felt that things were out of balance, because you might have been putting other people's well-being or their needs before yours, and to the point where it's like self-sacrifice, and that in the long run does not serve you. You know, resentment can build, and you know, it's great to keep peace, definitely, but at the same time, not at the cost of your own well-being. Boundaries are necessary and beautiful. So these are our advice cards. I will read a quick little blurb from the book with these. I just love the way that it's written, and yeah, so just that's up. So we have number 15, self-inquiry. Reflection, purpose, individuation. Individuation is the process of discovering one's life purpose, or what one believes to be the meaning of life. It is the reintegration of every aspect of the self. Knowing yourself is a lifelong journey. Begin by looking at the reflection in the mirror. Just for emphasis, the reflection in the mirror. And then we have perspective, 27. Clarity, mindset, logic. When we are at the top of the mountain, we see above the illusion. We see the whole picture. From that clarity, we shoot our arrows and never miss the target. We are the seekers of truth. We are the masters of the mind. Yeah, so, you know, maybe taking a step back, cleaning your space, and, you know, doing these self things to care for yourself can give you that higher perspective, where it's like, oh, okay, I overlooked that before. Maybe if I do it this way, I'll feel more energized or more true to myself. And we also have, which is so suiting, Libra, the nurturer, number 44. Resources, security, sensuality. The Taurian energy makes our resources grow with ease. It builds our foundation so we can feel safe and stable. Its blessings allow us to meet our earthly needs. This energy smells like fresh cut grass and tastes like the most delicious fruit. Yeah, so how can you find like the joy in the simple things, in the sound of birds chirping, in the smell of fresh cut grass, in those little things, and how can you use those gentle reminders to nurture yourself and to remain present? I think, personally, this is my opinion, the best way we can nurture ourselves is by being present in the moment, not in the future, not in the past, not in our heads, but just here. And it's hard when we have so many external distractions and phones ringing, screens dinging, things to do, you know. But yeah, going back to those foundations, our roots, and finding joy in the simple things so we can, you know, begin to fill our cup a little bit easier, so we don't have to jump through hoops to feel okay and good and comfortable in our own skin. And we have number 41, completion. The cycle is ending. And it's only because of all of that you've done. It's been all of your work. Nobody else did it for you. So we have looking forward, dissolution, innovation. Here comes the finish line. We have made a great effort and achieved our objectives at this stage of our lives. The lessons have been integrated. The energies have been transmuted. Nothing remains here. Only our fear keeps us attached to what we know. Surrender to the cycles and look forward to what is ready to come. Surrender to those cycles, to those phases, and you will get there. You are getting there. So, yeah, with that being said, I am going to leave the video here, leave the reading here. Thank you so much. If you've made it all the way through, I really appreciate it. I hope that something resonated with you. If you'd like, you can like the video, subscribe, what have you, or not. It's cool. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!